him any support. So in my
I actually got on the show.
What's your take on that?
I have a feeling the war will be over by next Sunday, but
I'm coming right up.
and I very much hope that it will be. But I do think that events are escalating very rapidly indeed, and if the Ukrainian government doesn't sign a deal quickly, there'll be no deal left to sign. There'll be no Ukrainian government left to sign it, and that would be a great pity. Thanks, Lee. Let's go to New York. Melvin is in New York. Go ahead, Melvin.
Hello, George. First of all, I'm a big fan. Been watching you for a while.
Thank you, sir.
First time I ever called, though.
Thanks.
In the 20th, it states, you could Google it, in Georgia, Georgia's planning to hold a NATO, kind of like they did before all this started with NATO in Ukraine, the military practices and all that. I'm wondering what your opinions are with that. Do you think that'll escalate things even farther?
There's a real danger of Georgia being dragged into the conflict, ditto Moldova, over the breakaway territory of Transnistria. There's a real danger that this will spill over, yeah.
Okay. I was hoping for your opinion on that.
Well, NATO already, Georgia already has two breakaway areas, Abkhazia and South Ossetia. Moldova has a breakaway province called Transnistria. You see the pattern here. The selling of the country to NATO by one part of the country, the resistance to it from another part of the country, it's pregnant with very, very frightening dangers, Melvin.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, but I just needed to hear from somebody who might know a little more about it. I thank you for that.
I know quite a bit about Georgia. I've been there many times, in former times, but I do worry about it. If this doesn't end with an agreed, an agreement in Ukraine, then there will be no reason for Russia, having been hit by these now earthquake sanctions, to stop there. I don't think that they will go into NATO countries, the Baltics and Poland. I don't think that will happen at all. But areas that are not in NATO may find that they meet the same fate as Ukraine, because Russia feels that it's only a matter of time before Georgia tries to join NATO, and NATO allows it to join. And then you've got exactly the same situation as we've got in Ukraine. The fear of US nuclear bases, minutes flying time from Russia itself. It's always important, Melvin, to be able to walk a mile in the other guy's shoes, to know how it looks like from his side of the telescope. Thanks a lot, my friend. Very good of you to call. How's that? That poll's nearly at 10,000, is it? No, 9,112 people have voted in the poll, and there's still 35 minutes to go. So, as I said earlier, we've got a record number of viewers.
Well, this was my conversation with George Galloway. I hope you guys all like it. It's just something I figured I'd post due to the fact that I actually got through. That was the mother of all talk shows, folks. If you guys want to ever watch him, just look him up on YouTube, unless, of course, he gets censored like RT, which is a possibility.